front stroke, side stroke, and fancy diving too. And don't you know it's good to go swimming in a pool? Hi everybody, I'm practicing my swimming song. Before I go swimming, and that's what I'm about to do, I like to sing a song. It gets me ready, it gets me excited. Oh, but wait, if you're here, that means we have to read. Well, I'll go swimming later, because I really want to find out more about that fast monkey and that slow sloth. Are you interested? Are you ready? Have you got your books? Well, come on and let's get reading. Let's recap before we look at the picture on page 9. Well, what has happened? We have these fast monkeys who want to live in Ronnie's tree. And who's in the tree with him? Anne. Yes, those monkeys want to live in the tree because they have no tree. And they're very strong. And they say to Ronnie, if you want to stay in this tree, you have to show us how you're strong. He says, the monkeys say that Ronnie must swim in the Amazon River. And does he do it? Of course he does. He and Anne swim in that river, and I think they made it through. But I'm not sure until I look at the picture on page 9. Can you see the picture? I can see it. And who do you see? Well, I see Ronnie and Anne, and they're dripping wet. Yes, they have water coming from their body. They're smiling at each other. They're happy. Look at the monkeys. Are the monkeys happy? I don't think so. They look kind of surprised. So I think good things are going to happen on page 9. Hey, did you see that toucan? I saw it too. I wonder what the toucan is doing. Maybe he's just watching. So let's read page 9 together and find out what the monkeys say about Ron, showing how strong he is.
Page 9. 4 hours later, the monkeys are laughing in the tree. Suddenly, Ronnie and Anne are at the bottom of the tree. They are tired and wet, but they are back. The monkeys are not laughing now. Their mouths are open.
So it's been 1, 2, 3, 4 hours later. That's right. And the monkeys are laughing in the tree. But where are Ronnie and Anne? They're at the bottom of that tree. Yes, they're there. They have swam that river. They're tired, but they're back. The monkeys are not laughing. Their mouths are open. And why? I bet it's because they didn't think that Ronnie and Anne would be there. Very interesting. What happens next? Well, let's finish off the page and see what those monkeys say. Remember, their mouths are open because they're so surprised.
How can a sloth swim across the Amazon River?
They say.
We are very slow. Crocodiles and piranhas think that we are logs, and we swim very well. Now we can stay in our tree, says Ronnie.
The monkeys are looking at Ronnie and Anne, and they're thinking, how can a sloth swim the Amazon River? They're surprised. They thought they wouldn't be able to do it. What does Ronnie tell them? Well, Ronnie says, we're sloths and we're slow. So when we're swimming, the crocodiles and the piranhas, they both think that we are logs. So we can swim very well. That's great, huh? But the monkeys are surprised. They can't believe it. And Ronnie says, now we can live in our tree. We can stay in our tree. Wow, that sounds fabulous. But we're going to have to move on to page 10 because it's not the end of the story. Something else happens. And to find out what, we need to look at the picture on page 10. So we're looking at the picture on page 10, and I know you can see what I can see, and I see Ronnie and Anne. And what are they doing? They're biting a big snake, a big anaconda. Wow, why would they do that? Is that something that sloths like to do? I don't think so. And where are those monkeys? Those monkeys are still in that tree. Very interesting. Do you want to find out why Ronnie and Anne are biting an anaconda? I do. So let's read together. Let's read at the top of page 10 and find out what's happening.
Page 10.
Not so fast,
Says a monkey.
Now you have to fight an anaconda. Then you can stay in your tree.
An anaconda. An anaconda is a very big snake that lives in the Amazon jungle. It has a very big mouth. It can eat a sloth in one bite.
What did the monkeys say? Well, the monkeys said, "Not so fast." Ronnie and Anne are about to be very happy because they can stay in the tree. But the monkey says, "Not so fast. Now you have to fight. You have to fight an anaconda to stay in the tree." An anaconda, you read that too. An anaconda is a very big snake. It has a big mouth, much bigger than my mouth, and it can eat a sloth in one bite. Wow. What are they going to do? Are you scared? I'm scared, and I'm bigger than a sloth. I wouldn't want to fight an anaconda. I think it would be terrible. But remember the picture and remember what we saw. So let's finish up the bottom of page 10 and read to find out what Ronnie and Anne do.
But Ronnie and Anne want to fight an anaconda. Then they can stay in the tree. They see an anaconda and go up to it. The monkeys are laughing in the tree.
A sloth cannot fight an anaconda,
They say. The anaconda does not notice the sloths because they are too slow. The sloths bite it, and it goes away. The monkeys are not laughing now.
Ronnie and Anne, they want to stay in the tree. So what are they going to do? Well, they want to fight the anaconda. They want to really stay in the tree, and they're going to try. Very brave, I think. So they see an anaconda because it's the Amazon jungle and there are many snakes around. So they see an anaconda and they go up to it. The monkeys are laughing, oh, ha, 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 because they think the anaconda is going to eat the sloths. But what happens? Well, it seems that Ronnie and Anne moved up to the anaconda. And because they're so slow, the anaconda doesn't even notice. What does Ronnie and Anne do? Well, they bite the anaconda. They fight with the anaconda. So after they bite the anaconda goes away. Wow, can you believe it? Again, we see that because the sloths are slow moving, they are able to do great things. I'm so surprised, and I bet those monkeys are too. So let's move on to the next page, and we're going to look at the picture on page 11. Okay, can you see it? I can see it, and I can also see Ronnie and Anne sitting over on the side. Ronnie looks very sad. I think that is a tear coming from his eye. Wow, that's not good. Does this mean he can stay in his tree? I don't know. Let's look around the picture. What else can we see? Well, I see a beautiful red tree. It's very big and it looks very nice. But, wait, can you see that too? What is at the bottom of that tree? Well, it looks like an animal that is dead. Oh my goodness, it's very scary. Here's a tree all by itself and there's a dead animal there. What has happened? And why are the monkeys pointing at that tree? What do the monkeys want Anne and Ronnie to do now? I don't know, but whatever it is has made Ronnie very sad. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? How about we read page 11 together? Let's read at the top of the page and figure out what has happened.
Page 11.
Yes, the anaconda is scared. Now we can stay in our tree,
Says Ronnie.
Not so fast,
Says a monkey.
You can fight an anaconda. That is easy. And you can swim. That is easy too. Now you have to climb up the Amazon poison tree. Then you can stay in your tree.
In this part, we hear that Ronnie says, yes, the anaconda is scared. So he is strong. The anaconda is scared of him. Now we can stay in our tree. He must be happy. But again, that monkey says, not so fast. You can swim in the river. That's easy. You can fight an anaconda. Wow, that's easy. But now you have to climb the Amazon poison tree. The poison tree. Yeah, did you hear that too? I did as well. A poison tree means that when we touch it, that there's something in it that makes us sick. Poison is not good for us at all. It can hurt you. It can hurt your body, and it could be a little hurt or it can be a big hurt. And if it hurts your body a lot, then maybe you could get really sick and you could die. So that's why we always stay away from poisons. But what is the monkey asking Ronnie to do? Well, he's asking Ronnie to climb the tree. Is he going to do it? I don't know. So I'm going to have to read the bottom of the page. Do you want to do that with me? Of course you do. Let's do it together.
The Amazon poison tree,
Says Ronnie.
but we are going to die. A poison tree is more dangerous than an anaconda, more dangerous than a crocodile or a piranha. No animal can touch the Amazon poison tree.
Ronnie and Anne are very sad.
What can we do?
Says Ronnie.
Ronnie I think he's surprised. Why? Because the Amazon poison tree is dangerous. Okay, so he thinks the Amazon poison tree, but we are going to die. He thinks as he climbs the tree, he will die. Oh no, because the poison tree is more dangerous than the Amazon River, more dangerous than the crocodiles and the piranhas, more dangerous than fighting an anaconda. So I think that Ronnie is sad because he knows that no animal can touch the Amazon poison tree. Now remember, in the picture we saw an animal next to the tree and the animal was dead. So Ronnie is thinking about this. He knows that no animal can touch the tree. He doesn't want to die and he wants to stay in the tree. What is he going to do? He even says to Anne, what are we going to do? What is he going to do? What would you do? Well, I wouldn't want to touch the Amazon poison tree. I think it would be too dangerous. I don't think you should do it either. Well, let's turn to page 12 and look at the picture and see what they do. Are they going to be able to find a way to climb that tree? I don't think so. Not if there's poison. So, we're looking at page 12, the picture on page 12. Can you see it? I can see it, and I'm very surprised because, well, look at Anne. Anne has her head her hand on her head. It looks like she is thinking about something. She has an idea. Do you see that finger? I think she's saying, I have an idea. She's holding something on the ground. It's kind of a different color, green, a lighter green. And it's a vine. What is she going to do? Does she have a plan? Look at Ronnie. He's very sad. He's got his arms around his body and he is crying. He really loves his tree and he wants to stay in it. Very interesting. I bet Anne is going to figure out a way for them to climb that tree. I have a feeling, but it's more of a hope because I want them to stay in that big, beautiful green tree. So, what do we have? We have two sloths trying to figure out how to get up that tree, that poison tree. Exciting stuff, isn't it? I'm just waiting to read more. How about you? Okay, so let's read the first part and find out what happens.
Page 12. Ronnie and Anne go to the bottom of the Amazon poison tree. They look up. Ronnie is very sad.
I cannot climb this tree. I am very tired, and the Amazon poison tree is very dangerous. I can swim across the Amazon River. I can fight an anaconda, but I can't climb the Amazon poison tree, he says.
Ronnie and Anne go up to the tree. They look at the tree. They're at the bottom and they're looking up at the tree. And what happens? Well, Ronnie is very sad because he looks at the tree and he says, I cannot climb this tree. I cannot climb this poison tree. I can swim in the river and I can fight an anaconda. But this tree is very dangerous. It's a poison tree and I am very tired. He's tired because he's done so many things, right? He's gone swimming and he was fighting an anaconda. Wow, he doesn't feel like he can do it. Is that the end then? No more? Well, let's find out. Let's read the bottom of page 12 and figure out if that's the end.
I like my tree, but maybe we can find another one.
But Anne is very smart. She sees a long green vine on the ground. She thinks, maybe there is a way, she says. She is thinking and thinking.
I know,
she says.
Ronnie is very sad and then he says to Anne, I like my tree, but maybe we can find another tree. He doesn't think he can climb it. What does Anne say? Well, we know that Anne is very smart and she's looking down at the ground and she sees something else. Well, she says, I have an idea. Maybe there's a way. She's holding on to a green vine and she says, I think I know how to do it. Wow, I wonder what it is. What is Anne going to come up with? I like that she's smart and she has been thinking about it. She's thinking about how they could stay in that tree.
Stop and pause.
What a great story we've had today. A lot of things have happened. Well, Ronnie and Anne finally swam in that river. They were fine. They showed those monkeys that they were strong. The monkeys were surprised. But when they came back, the monkeys said they had to do something else, to fight an anaconda. And do they do it? Of course they do it. They fight the anaconda, and the anaconda goes away because he's scared. And then can they stay in the tree? No, they can't. Those monkeys tell them one more thing. They said you have to go up the poison tree. Very dangerous. At this point now in the story, Ronnie is sad because he doesn't think he can do it. But wait, Anne, the new sloth in Ronnie's life, has an idea. She has an idea about how they can go up the tree. She thinks she knows how they can do it. Don't you want to keep reading? I sure do, but we're going to break for today because we need to talk about your homework. So, for homework, I would like you to read pages 13 to 16. Find out what happens with that poison tree. For your workbook, I would like you to answer the questions for page 9 to 12. Make sure to check the tape to see if your answers are correct. Can you do that? Of course you can. And I will see you next time when we read the last part of Slow Sloth, Fast Monkey. Bye!